There was a brother that went to a Pizza Inn and he received a coupon from his supervisor for a free buffet because the job had a business deal with them for employees. Well, when his brother went to use the coupon, he was denied service. But when his white roommate went to use the exact same coupon, the store allowed him to use the coupon. Let's roll that clip.
One of the ladies was standing there, and I handed them my card.
Link Alexander had this card, one free buffet. Present this card at any participating Pizza Inn. He says an employee summoned an assistant manager.
He looks at the card, and he looks at me. He was like, "So where did you get the card from?"
Alexander says his job supervisor gave him the card. There's a signature above the words presented by. The manager told him,
"It has to be signed by my manager or my DM, and this is neither one of their signatures."
He walked out, no food. A couple hours later, his white roommate, Rex Casey, took the same card to the restaurant himself. He, too, asked if he could use the coupon for a free meal. He says his server told him no problem and invited him to sit down and help himself. So he did. He then requested to see the same assistant manager. Speaking to us on FaceTime, Casey says he hid the card with his hand while asking the manager if such coupons were accepted.
And he was like, oh yeah, he immediately jumped into, oh yeah, that's no problem, et cetera, et cetera. And while he was agreeing to it, I took my hand off the coupon. And as soon as he saw it, he recognized it.
Casey says he told the manager about his roommate.
He immediately jumped into the same thing that he told Link. He was like, well, the issue is I can't really read the signature. I can't tell whose signature that is. I can't make it out. So I've just, I don't think the owners would allow me to accept it.
I walked inside requesting to speak with the assistant manager. I was referred to the franchise owner, Steve Stansel, who on Facebook expressed his apology to Alexander, saying in a message, all our managers should be on the same page, and obviously they were not. He said he would have accepted the card. A spokesperson for Pizza Inn sent this written statement. It is common practice for individual restaurants to create promotions that are valid only at a specific location. This particular restaurant did not recognize the coupon that was presented and did not accept it from either guest. Our employees were exercising caution as customers have attempted to use fraudulent cards in the past.
If we're checking coupons, we're checking everybody's coupon at the door. If we're checking signatures, we're checking everybody's signature at the door. If we're doing that, then it needs to be fair across the board.
Now, the franchise owner, when he heard about it, he apologized for what happened. He stated that, listen, I hire people of all races. We aren't racist over here. And he also extended an invitation to the black man in the piece. If you want to come back and eat some food, it was free on him. He said, no, I'm good. And which that is a proper way to respond, because of the way he was treated. Now, the thing is, it was the exact same manager, wasn't even a few hours later, and the white guy went in and he got to sit down. Let me tell you something. It is something that they have all decided to do, ladies and gentlemen. They've said, now we are making America great again. We have turned back the clock 40 years. Yesterday, I was speaking to some family members because it was like my grandmother's birthday, and this older brother that was there, actually my aunt's husband, but he's still an older brother. He was telling me that right now it just looked like when they grew up, what's happening in America. He's like literally overnight. And when they said make America great again, they meant when they was really oppressing black people and they can just get away with it. And now that's what they made up in their minds, that they don't want you coming in their restaurants. They don't want your money. They don't want your service. They're doing all kinds of things to show you this. They're calling the police on you. And like I said, this is a good time for black people. This isn't a bad thing. I'm not crying about somebody's business. I'm not even saying anything like that. What I'm trying to say is, okay, now you know who this business is. We're going to make sure you know exactly the location. We'll put that as we always do, and just stay away from there. Don't go there. Don't eat pizza from there. Like I said, you can make your own pizza at home. And brothers and sisters, start opening up some pizza shops, start getting you some franchises. Do that. I mean, why can't we do it? Because now these people are forcing us to do it. And I am so glad, because for so long we've been way too comfortable. We've been oblivious. A lot of black people with this all lives matter crap they're saying. Now you get to see the real truth of who they really are and what they always wanted to do to you. Now, the franchise owner, with fairness, he may not agree with anything that happened, but understand there's a lot of people running around in positions everywhere that's practicing racism and white supremacy. Your white supremacists just aren't the Klan members or people on the police force. They are everywhere in society. And even these so-called non-racist ones will still hire them. And notice that all this stuff is going on. Where's your so-called Democratic Party friends to speak up against all this racism that's been going on? You notice they're quiet. You notice they don't say much about Trump at all. They let Trump just willy-nilly do whatever he wants to do. Because at the end of the day, they even side with Trump against you. They're not going to come out and say that. Because when you have people, when I speak up about Trump at times on social media, and you have those say, oh, well, you just part of the left. So like, they more racist than Trump is. At least Trump is up front with his racism. I mean, those on the so-called left, they're more racist because they act like they don't agree with Trump, but yet they going to come around and say, oh, we see your plight, but yet 9 out of 10, they put us in that plight with their particular policies. So that's why I go off on you talking about the left. I block you real quick for that mess. Can't stand now one of them parties. They both racist to me. But black people, you just, once again, need to get your act together. Create your own businesses. It's just that simple. This is what they're pushing us to do. I mean, a lot of you are integrationalists, and you wanted to do that. And Martin Luther King even realized being an integrationalist was going to cause us to be in a burning building, and we're in it. And it's just that simple. Now, of course, you're going to have third-party opinions outside of the family. It's going to say, oh, that's not true, and look at this and look at that. But at the end of the day, every day we are keep seeing these businesses not wanting you to use coupons, not wanting you to walk in, locking you out, calling the police on you so they can beat you behind in a restaurant or hopefully kill you. I mean, this is what's going on. So as black people, we need to respond with boycotts and creating our own businesses. It's just that simple. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. And if this happened to you, what would you think about it?